very tense atmosphere here at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. We know what these two men have done to each other in the past. And there is the big dog.
We know what these two superstars have done to one another in the past, and we've heard from both what they are willing to do to one another inside of this menacing steel cage for the right to call themselves Universal Champion. Who will survive?
Corey, I'm going to ask you a question because we discussed this a bit last week on Monday Night Raw when Booker T filled in for the coach. Is tonight a must-win situation for Roman Reigns?
I believe so, yes. I believe it's as close to must-win as it can possibly be in sports entertainment. Roman Reigns has carried this place on his back for so long, but the one thing that he cannot shake is Brock Lesnar. You can only lose to the same man so many times before you're defeated inside yourself.
And to Corey's point, Roman Reigns has a winning record in steel cage matches in his career, Byron, but he's never, ever beaten Brock Lesnar.
Listen, I think it says a lot about the character and the will of Roman Reigns to say, I want to go through this again. I want to go through the pain. I want to go through the bruises. I want the beast, because somewhere in that man's mind, Roman Reigns has convinced himself that despite his previous failures, he has what it takes. He has what it takes to defeat Brock Lesnar here tonight.
Well, this man, Roman Reigns, will never doubt himself. But look what he did at WrestleMania. He kicked out of 5 F5s. Nobody's ever done that in a match with the Beast.
And you're absolutely right, Michael Cole, but Brock Lesnar asked for this particular match inside of a cage because he wanted to torture Roman Reigns. Knowing that,
was that one of the perks of Brock's new contract that he signed?
It very well may be. Mr. McMahon said it has perks. That notwithstanding, Roman Reigns still accepted this trip into the Lion's Den. Mentioned guts, determination, iron will. Roman Reigns possesses all of those qualities, but he's not dealing with a man tonight. Once again, Roman finds himself face to face with a beast incarnate.
I think Roman Reigns understands what he's dealing with. The question is, can Roman Reigns overcome it?
Only one word is needed to describe this man. Beast.
Yeah, there's a plethora of others that would be appropriate. Conqueror. Most celebrated combat athlete in history. Universal Champion.
And this may be the most important stat of the evening. Brock Lesnar has never been beaten in a steel cage match. As Paul Heyman calls him, the cage is the Broctagon.
Brock Lesnar about to enter a stage where he will have free reign to embrace his uninhibited animalistic tendencies.
This is very impressive as well. This is Brock Lesnar's 390th day as champion, the 7th longest world title reign in WWE history. He won the championship back at WrestleMania of last year, 2017, from Goldberg, and this indeed an intimidation factor for Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is walking around the cage, stalking Roman Reigns with a smirk on his face. If that doesn't touch Roman Reigns deep in the soul, I don't know what will. Brock Lesnar wants to maim Roman Reigns.
This is the 3rd meeting between these men. WrestleMania 31, the first, interrupted, of course, by Seth Rollins' cash-in of the Money in the Bank contract. Then, of course, WrestleMania this year, in which Brock Lesnar survived Roman Reigns. And now, Reigns-Lesnar locked in a cage.
The following contest is a steel cage match for the WWE Universal Championship. The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage with both feet hitting the floor. Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns. And his opponent,
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Tonight, fighting inside his home, a steel cage, the master of the Proctagon, the reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Heavyweight Champion, Borock Lesnar!
Lesnar Reigns, round 3 inside a cage.
Tonight, Roman Reigns finds himself the hunted. The Universal Champion comes into this match with one goal: to eliminate and destroy Roman Reigns.
Byron, this will not be for the faint of heart.
Oh, listen, it's safe to say Roman Reigns is not the same Roman Reigns from 4 years ago at WrestleMania. This isn't the same Roman Reigns we saw at WrestleMania. The question is this Roman Reigns good enough to conquer the Conqueror?
Roman Reigns is on Brock's turf, inside of a cage. Lesnar, cage fighting experience, where he's most comfortable.
And what's interesting about this, Corey, is Roman Reigns has not taken his eyes off Brock Lesnar since Lesnar walked through the curtain out on the stage minutes ago.
You know what, though? I agree with you, Cole, but much of the same of WrestleMania. This is the same look, the same focus Roman brought into WrestleMania, and we're going to see the same
Suplex City
result.
to start things off. Welcome aboard, Jeddah.
A familiar feeling for Roman Reigns on the receiving end of those German suplexes.
2 German suplexes right out of the blocks.
Any great team or any
Brock
great
with a
athlete will tell
third.
you throughout history, inevitably, someone always has your number. Brock Lesnar has Roman Reigns' number, period.
Lesnar just so dominating the last 390 days of this reign.
Remember the rules of the cage: pinfall, submission, or escape. Technically, Brock could walk out the cage door right now if he wanted to and win the match, but that's not what this is about to Lesnar.
A 4th German suplex. Again, you climb over the top, both feet have to hit the floor. Same if you go out the door. Well, you know, I think Lesnar, he's ticked off tonight, Corey. I think he's got something to prove. He gave 5 F5s to Roman Reigns before he put him away with a 6th one at WrestleMania. Plus, he's got this brand new contract. He's on top of the world here in WWE. He's still the Universal Champion.
Which begs
Go, guys.
begs the question, what is Lesnar willing to do tonight?
An F5 to Reigns. 4 German suplexes, 1 F5.
Shock and awe to start this match, and it could be on the verge of ending.
This is a night off for Lesnar. The Beast smiling over his fallen challenger.
And from the looks of that smile, Lesnar's not ready for this night to be over yet.
Roman Reigns has got to be shell-shocked. He doesn't know what hit him. Brock with Roman up yet again. Reigns, though, avoided an air Superman punch to Lesnar. And the champion stunned. And another one by Reigns. Lesnar down to his knees in the corner. Reigns for a 3rd. Lesnar caught down again. And the big dog measuring the champion. Is it his moment? Can Reigns rally? Can he retaliate? Lesnar caught him. Reigns hanging out of the cage, able to escape to the top rope.
Reigns may escape here.
Roman Reigns looking to go over the top to win the championship.
Get that other leg over.
Lesnar in pursuit. And the Beast scaling the steel.
Lesnar has a grip on that chest protector of Roman Reigns.
He's got to drag him back in. If Roman just drops to the floor, he's the Universal Champion.
That's a long way down, though, Michael Cole.
And Reigns back in, both men top rope.
Oh, my God.
Vicious elbow dropping Reigns, and now Brock Lesnar Looks like he may try to escape.
This is a frightening scene here. Lesnar scaling that cage.
Lesnar's an athlete like we've never seen.
Yeah, but he doesn't
before.
look too comfortable up there, Corey. Brock does not look that comfortable scaling to the height of the top of the cage, and that allows Roman Reigns to recover and grab and hold, at least for the moment, Lesnar's legs.
Lesnar trying to hang on for dear life.
Roman punching at the hamstrings of the Beast Incarnate. Not a bad strategy.
Yeah, it forces
Not
Brock to come down. Now Brock is up top. Reigns has got him. The power of Reigns. Power bomb.
Oh, man. Earth-shaking power bomb. But Lesnar already back up to all fours.
Off that power bomb, a slight look of concern across the face of advocate Paul Heyman, who's in front of us here at ringside, looking on.
Beast is definitely wounded. Just impressive how quick Lesnar got up from that power bomb.
And look at Samoa Joe looking on, because Samoa Joe will battle Roman Reigns a week from this Sunday at Backlash in Newark, New Jersey on the WWE Network.
But will it be for the Universal Championship? That all depends on the outcome.
Oh, if Reigns keeps this up, it could well be.
All Reigns can afford to do is center his focus on his current opponent. And that is the Beast.
Lesnar again bounced off the cage a second time by Reigns, and Reigns now effectively using the cage as a weapon. Not just to contain competitors, but to hurt your opponent like Reigns is doing here.
Remember, Lesnar asked for this. This was the Beast's request.
Spear! Center of the ring. Can Reigns capitalize? But Roman, I think, realizes he's going to have to hit another one to get the job done. Lesnar looking to make it back to his feet. Reigns stalk poised, ready to go. He's got Lesnar in his sights. Reigns is ready. Intense look at his face. A second spear. Could this be the one for Roman?
Reigns knows he's not dealing with any mortal man. He's dealing with the Beast Incarnate. The Universal Championship is on the line.
Roman knows it doesn't take just several good shots to take down Brock Lesnar. You need several great shots, and even then, that might not be enough.
Two spears from Reigns. Once again, looking to take Brock out, using the ropes for momentum, and a third spear. The champ's down. Could it be Reigns' moment?
Reigns is trying to put an exclamation point on his offensive attack.
For the Universal title. Hook to the leg. Kick out by Brock at 2.
At what point does doubt creep into the mind of the big dog? 3 of your best shots, 3 dead-on spears to Brock Lesnar, and the Beast has survived.
It's going to take more than your best shot. I think Roman Reigns understands that.
And Roman, did he just call for the door to be opened? He did. Roman called for the door to be opened. He's got to make it through the door. Feet have to hit the floor in order to win the Universal Championship.
Can't say I disagree with this strategy. Do what you can. The Universal Championship's on the line.
It's about the title anyway to survive. And Reigns now trying to make his way through the door. Look at Paul Heyman.
No.
Remember, no disqualifications in this match. Heyman helps Brock. Brock's got Reigns on his shoulders. And at 5, the second one of the matchup from the Beast. Cover on the challenger. Hook to the leg here. Kick out by Roman at 2. Heyman pays dividends.
What's the point of having an advocate if they don't pay dividends? But you saw the look of disbelief on the face of the champion. And oh, what another assist by Paul Heyman. All perfectly legal.
Not bad enough you got to deal with Brock Lesnar. You got to worry about Heyman on the outside.
And now Heyman has introduced a steel chair into the ring. Again, no disqualifications, completely legal. But that just shows you the desperate times, perhaps, for the champion, Corey.
Could be desperation, it could be enjoyment, because from the smirk on Lesnar's face, he's about to savor every second about what he does.
This is like WrestleMania all over again.
Bare knuckle time for the Beast.
You guys tell me now if Brock Lesnar looks concerned.
No, I didn't say Brock, I meant Heyman. And spear by Reigns. That is the 4th spear. Cover for the title. Kick out again by the champion. The scorecard looks like this. 4 German suplexes, 2 F5s, 4 spears. And these 2 competitors are still fighting.
The difference maker could be the item that Roman Reigns has in his hands right now, a steel chair.
And now Roman with a smile across his face, because he gets to inflict punishment on the man who's punished him so many times.
A chair shot echoed throughout the stadium. Oh, and another one right to the side.
Reigns right now.
Brock Lesnar doesn't hesitate to use a chair. Roman Reigns doesn't either.
Reigns has the freedom to fire at will, and boy, is he ever.
It's been a long, frustrating road for Roman Reigns to get to this point. Roman's, though, locked and loaded.
And ready to strike.
Lesnar back to his feet. Reigns, Superman punch, Brock's down again.
But Lesnar still moving, and Roman Reigns realizes it. There is no winning. There is no escaping this cage as long as there is breath in the beast's lungs.
You have no other choice. Keep on attacking. If you're the big dog.
Roman Reigns realizes that. Oh my God! Reigns just speared Lesnar through the cage, and well, we got to wait for the official's decision here. Both men have hit the floor, but I believe Brock hit the floor first.
He liked it first! He liked it first!
The winner of the match by escaping the cage, and still the WWE Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Are you kidding me?
The rules are the rules, Michael Cole. You don't have to like it. You just have to accept it.
Roman Reigns is going to be beside himself.
Understandably so, but the facts are Brock Lesnar's feet made contact with the floor before Roman's. Brock Lesnar is still your reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I'm in shock, guys. I'm in absolute shock, but let's see this one more time.
Listen, Roman Reigns had the champ on the ropes. He may have been closing in on the championship because of that was just a freaky accident. Brock
body
hit first.
Brock hit, you're absolutely right. Brock's body escaped first.
I mean, the force of this spear drove Lesnar through the cage.
Yeah, you might say Brock escaped first. Here's another angle. You can clearly see Lesnar's feet.
Lesnar's body, it's a 1 knee or 2 feet. You know, what counts as down. Apparently, Brock Lesnar's back counts as down. That's the official's ruling.
Well, that's what the official ruled, whether or not. Brock Lesnar is still the Universal Champion.
You think about 4 years. 4 years that Roman Reigns has tried to shake this burden known as Brock Lesnar, and once again, Roman Reigns falls short.
Well, again, guys, Roman Reigns delivered a massive spear that drives Brock Lesnar through the cage. Now, the official made the ruling that Lesnar was out of the cage first, and I'll tell you what, if I'm Roman Reigns, there's some controversy here.
Yeah.
Because the rules of the match are both feet have to hit the floor to win this match.
I think it's a guarantee as Roman Reigns recovers and stews over this match. That's certainly going to be one of the primary thoughts.
Definitely going to be a judgment call, but like I said, it could be a 1 knee equals 2 feet situation. Brock Lesnar's back, indisputably, was out of the cage first. His body hit the ground first.
Well, I don't think anybody's disputing that, Corey, and Brock is the Universal Champion after the ruling by the official in what was a punishing ruling match here tonight. Again, we kept score. There were 4 German suplexes delivered to Roman Reigns, 2 F5s, 4, well, I guess now 5 spears, counting the one that ended this matchup. Lesnar worse for wear, Reigns worse for wear. An incredible performance by 2 men tonight, but it ends with a spear through the cage. Lesnar is still your champion.
There's one more look. Reigns going for the spear through the cage. And as we pointed out, it'll be the body of Brock Lesnar that will make contact with the floor first.
And the frustration continues to build. It continues to mount for Roman Reigns. At WrestleMania, Lesnar retained, and again here tonight at the greatest Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar is still your WWE Universal Champion.
It's got to be incredibly frustrating for Roman Reigns.
Frustrating, heartbreaking, yet a harsh reality. The Beast Incarnate is still the Universal Champion.
Again, controversy reigning supreme here tonight in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Nonetheless, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Incredible battle. Brock is still the champion as we now look ahead to the world's largest Royal Rumble match in just moments. But a week from Sunday,